So I scaled my company from 20K to $83,000 a month cash collected in a single month. Last 4 months, we've been able to run on a 7-figure run rate on a consistent basis. This month, November, will become our biggest month in history. The reason why I'm dominating my market is because I solve people's problems for free. The amount of evidence and value that you will receive from watching this video is going to be absolutely crazy. I share 12 different documents completely for free. The reason why is because if I solve your problem for free and a new problem will appear in the future within your situation, I'm the first person you're going to go to, okay? I'm going to talk about exactly how to scale from 20K to 83K a month in a single month. With having 21 appointments from the 10th of July to the 10th of August, making me 20K, right? A month later, from the 10th of August to the 10th of September, I also had 21 appointments, but I had 4 times the output. And I'm going to explain you exactly how I did it by leveraging my YouTube process. The last 5 videos completely went viral. I got hundreds of DMs, right? It's fucking crazy. I made a lot of money from it. I've got 4 clients from it in the last 10 days. It's absolutely crazy. I want to thank you guys for that, okay? I'm going to explain you exactly how to build proper content assets and how to make them go viral. I'm going to explain you exactly how you can build an entire outbound campaign, how you can leverage and hire market's best growth specialists, find A players, build a proper customer journey, get to understand what the customer journey is, how to build a proper follow-up sequence, the lead generation process that you need to leverage, and of course, the conversational flow that you can leverage or your appointment setters can leverage whenever we install them. So to give you a clear indication of the 3 client acquisition processes that I run. The first one is YouTube organic, right? The second one is ads, and the third is outbound. YouTube organic, the first and one of the most important topics, okay? It's mainly my secondary channel that I leverage because my primary outbound is where I generate the most amount of money from, okay? The first thing that I want you to understand, leverage the basics. How can I make every single YouTube video of mine go viral within my niche, right? How am I capable of making how am I capable of making more than 30K in the last 10 days from YouTube organically? The asset foundation, the first step, creating valuable content assets it's extremely important when it comes down to building a proper converting process. 90% of the people that became a client have at least seen 3 of my content assets in the past. That is what made them take the leap. See the value in our product, in our solution, and buy it immediately. I have people throwing me money in the call. I DM close more than 20% of the revenue that I make. People never speak to me. They just say, Nick, send me the payment link, okay? Why do you need to leverage these assets? Topic analyzation and consistency and how to actually communicate your offer to the market. That's what most people don't understand. They understand how to build it. They don't understand how to market and communicate their offer in a proper way for them to be able to profit the most amount of that specific scenario and that specific process, okay? Content asset structure, second thing, how do we actually build the content assets? So like right now, you're watching a YouTube video. I created this content assets. How do we actually do that? How do we actually leverage the recording and editing? How do we actually add diversity to be able to create a proper content assets? What platforms do we leverage? Okay. Then we have asset launching. Okay. How do we launch the asset? How do we leverage YouTube growth? How do we make sure that we have the right title, the right thumbnail, the right description to be able to make sure that we, are capable of maximizing potential with launching that specific asset that you create. This is something that generates me multiple 6 figures on a yearly basis. Only YouTube organic. The amount of leverage that I create and assets that I build is absolutely insane. As you can see here, viral, right? 1.1K, 800, 1.1K, 1.6K. These things are extremely valuable because the amount of people that watch my video gives me so much leverage. If I needed to explain this process to 897 people on a one-on-one call, it would take me days. It would take me years, right? Content is a leverage, and that is why you need to create content from now, okay? Through this channel, I collected 25K within that month, okay? Second thing, ads, what I said, got 1 client from it. I made a video about how I turned $40 into 7.5K. The reason why everything works for me is because my middle of the funnel is optimized. If I hop on a call with a client, the most of the time the person will close immediately. If not, the person will come back in 2 weeks and pay me money. Because the amount of FOMO that you create while missing out on my service is absolutely crazy. That's because of the evidence that I show, the value that I provide you, the way I operate within the market, the client results that I let you experience, the way I operate in my Instagram stories, everything, right? You just want to become part of my solution because I market myself in that way. I'll make you create FOMO within your situation, right? And that is what makes it so extremely powerful. When your middle of the funnel is optimized with all these things, plus a setter, right, that converts the attention, doesn't matter which outbound process or doesn't matter which inbound process or ads process you run, it all works. And this is what I want to get back to. Optimizing for quality attention and slowly start adding volume, okay? The outbound process, choose a specific channel to leverage in the first place. Instagram, I made an entire video. That video is going over the Instagram as an outreach channel, profile optimization, how to optimize the banner, the bio, the content, leverage quality audiences, right? How are you capable of leveraging qualified audiences to be able to basically enter somebody else's world, make that audience your own audience so you can leverage that audience, okay? How to find most qualified leads, message and friend request limit plus process, follow-up sequence that I'm going to explain you here in the tracking sheet. So the first thing is the follow-up process. This follow-up process will make you add 20% yearly revenue every single year. This is the process for normal follow-ups. This is the process for the before calls follow-ups, right? And this is the process for no-shows or no-close. It's extremely powerful to leverage this if you don't want to miss out on revenue every single month. Lead gen process. What is the process that we leverage to be able to actually convert prospects? This is one of the processes only, okay? Find IG influencers within your niche, scrape their likes, following, followers, make sure that you don't even have to scrape it. In the first place, you can also just leverage a setter to be able to message these followers and then like the post, all that stuff, right? Engage at scale with leads, content, create curiosity by sending a unique outreach message. If you want to have the entire cold message template, watch I think the video I uploaded before or before that, because that is exactly where I explain you the entire cold message template. It's a complete appointment setting process that you can leverage for yourself and that your appointment setters can leverage, okay? Outbound conversational flow. This is the entire flow of step 1 to step 9 to be able to get a proper conversation going. You want to increase your booking rate. You want to make sure that you maximize potential within that aspect as well, and make sure that instead of 4 out of 10 people, 9 out of 10 people book in. And that is what I mean by optimizing for quality. And after that, you can start adding volume, okay? How to maximize leverage for you to be able to actually get to understand how to hire market's best growth specialists. Finding A player setters, even a more important process. How do you actually find appointment setters and VAs, right? That is exactly what I explain you in this process for you to be able to understand how to find killer appointment setters for your company. And a more in-depth process is on how to actually do it, which sites you need to leverage, which job posts you need to leverage to be able to get these people on a call. I have an entire hiring template for you that you can leverage. And the reason why is because this will make you succeed easily, right? All these steps together, all these documents will make you succeed. And the reason why is because I understand effectively on how to run this process because I did it myself in the past and I'm still doing it till the day of today, right? Last month, we've been able to generate more than 60K completely through outbound. Okay. Customer journey. What is the process that a client needs to walk through in order to go from a cold lead to complete warm, ready to buy lead? Okay. I collected 50K from this outbound process and 7.5K through ads. That is a total of 83K cash collected, right, in a single month. And this is the outbound and the inbound process I leverage. This has nothing to do with the sales process because as you can see, I didn't book a single appointment more than the month before. So I'm going to explain you exactly how I was capable of actually making 4 times more money with the same amount of input. Okay, and that is what I'm going to explain you within this process. First, I want you to explain the lead generation, the fulfillment process. I want you to get client results. I want every single one of you to mainly prioritize client results. When you're capable of getting evidence from your current clients, getting case studies from your current clients, you can insanely leverage that within a front-end marketing that will allow you to pre-sell your product. I don't do anything to sell my product. It pre-sells itself. Right, my product sells itself. When people, especially when you're still watching, you know you're gonna buy in the future. You just know. Like, come on, you're not watching for 10 minutes for fun. You know what I mean? Like, that is the beauty about this process. And the reason why I'm capable of giving my clients the most insane results within the market is because we as a business at Advanced Setter, we optimize for results-driven actions. We give our clients results as quickly as possible because we know the importance of speed. We know the importance of speed, right? We know how extremely important it is to deliver your clients results as quickly as possible, because if they don't make a return on investment within the program as quickly as possible, the second, the third, and the fourth month will all suck, okay? Month one, speed, right? This is the most important thing, a compounding effect. The results that you get for your clients will be the stepping stone for the months after. If you don't optimize the first month, the second till the fourth month, till the fifth month, till the future will suck and will not be effective, okay? If you make your clients money, they will never ever leave you and will stay loyal to your product for years, okay? Accountability and communication. Communication is the most important thing to make your guys' visions aligned with each other. If you want to benefit the most about the relationship that you guys have, you need to have proper communication and proper accountability, right? Start tracking your client success with a sheet, including things like your name, where they're at in process, whatever, the steps that they're at, right? The steps that they already went through, for you to be able to get to understand where they're exactly at. The only way you can make the best decisions for your clients is if you have data. If you have data, you exactly understand where they're at. If you understand where they're at, you exactly understand which decisions you need to make to be able to get them to the next level, okay? Expectations and roadmap. When your clients have the right expectations of your program and service, the outcome will always be clear, as well as the roadmap. So the steps that they need to take for them to be able to get from A to B are always clear. It's about reality, right? It's all about having the right expectations so they exactly understand the exact action steps that they need to take to be able to get to that level, okay? Client retention game plan, results-driven actions. First month is very important. Build client relationship, accountability, ask feedback, innovate, and challenge your clients. Extremely important to keep that retention going. Give them attention whenever they need it, okay? Don't build a stupid program. Give your clients the attention that they deserve to be able to get to the outcome that they expected. Okay. I have an entire client success tracking sheet here that you can leverage. This is mainly for ads, but you can leverage it for other things as well. You can remake it. When you have these case studies, you can easily leverage that evidence within the front end marketing so you can start making more sales. As you can see, 21 appointments. I didn't book a single more appointment, but I make 4 times more. And that is what I'm going to explain you here, right? How was I basically capable of making 4 times more money with the same amount of input? This is not what you will hear very often within the market. The reason why I was capable of doing that is because I leverage evidence and case studies the right way. I understand how to communicate my offer the right way, and I leverage content. Content is my YouTube very effectively. I already explained you guys that. Communicating my value the right way. It's all about how you communicate your offer, right? The way I speak within content, the way I speak within sales calls makes people realize that my solution is the best one, and that makes them pay me money. Realize that, right? Keep in mind that you need to understand how to communicate your value the right way for them to be able to even buy your solution in the first place. Okay? Your offer and communicating your offer to the market are 2 completely different things. You can have an amazing offer, but if you don't know how to understand, if you don't understand how to communicate it, nobody would pay attention and would even ever buy your solution, okay? Keep in mind, and this is extremely important to understand. I'm going to zoom in on this, okay? You can have an amazing offer, right? But if you don't know how to communicate it, nobody would buy, because this is what the market sees, right? Same here. When you have a bad offer, but you know how to communicate it and make people realize that your solution is the only one that will solve their problem, people would still buy. You would still make money while having a bad offer, right? You can have, I know people make $100,000 a month with a complete shit offer. I also know people that make 5K a month with an amazing offer. These people get to understand in the first place how to communicate that offer. You need to start understanding how to communicate your offer to the market, how to be aligned with your audience, right? I want you to go over this document 3 times, okay? 3 times. This is what made me scale from 20 to 80K, literally. It's the only thing, okay? Very important process. Second thing, evidence and case studies, clear bio, evidence, highlights. Second thing, evidence, client results. You only see client results and evidence. Third thing, my content, evidence, right? You will only see evidence whenever you get to my Instagram. And that evidence makes you reverse risk within your mind, right? So that eliminates all the risk in the first place. And the second thing, whenever I have a great solution, like what I have the best solution in the market, well, you'll basically buy it. Right? It's very simple. When there's no risk and whenever you see that my solution can solve your problem, you'll pay me money. That's exactly how business in general works. Okay? Because the only thing business is solving other people's problems. That's the only thing you do. Okay? High profit margin, 80% plus paid in full, right? I got more people to pay me in full. I got more profit margin. I upped my prices. That is why this happened. Okay. High standards, receive respect from the market. When you start receiving respect from the market, and when you're actually capable of having respect for yourself and you express that to the market in the right way, people will start respecting you. When you respect yourself, people will start respecting you. Okay. No objections. I only have perfect fits on the call. I don't have a lot of calls. I don't need a lot of calls to be able to make 7 figures a year. Okay. Maximizing leverage. I maximize leverage. I know people within my market that have 300 calls a month that make less ultimate profit than I do. My business is operating on a 92.5% profit margin, right? I'm in Dubai right now. Save a lot of money on tax. It's fucking crazy. Right? I know people that make 300K a month with 300 calls, but they make 50% profit ultimately, and they still need to pay tax. Okay. 50% plus closing rate, uniqueness and branding. I'm very good at marketing myself in a very unique way, maximizing the converting process. I'm good at converting every single process that I've ever spoke to. I'm extremely good at maximizing the attention that I own. Right? At maximizing to convert the attention that I own. Because I own a lot of attention, and I'm capable of converting 90% of it instead of 10% of it. And that's why I won't need more calls specifically, right? Right now we are focusing on adding volume, because I get to the point where I maximize and where I'm capable of literally already converting 90% of it. Okay. Attract dream clients, referrals, acquisition. When you build a proper fulfillment process, more people would refer you, right? Phenomenal case studies that goes hand in hand. This is an entire process, guys. This is one of the most insane processes that you can ever leverage. The reason why this works and why I want you to listen to me is because this is exactly what I've done for myself. This is what I will keep doing. This is what I do for every single client that I work with. And this is what works. Okay. I'm confident in what I do, but I also show evidence of the things that I do, right? And that is why people believe in my solution. That is why every single video blows up. That is the reason why people go to my Instagram and buy my solution in the first place. Okay. It's an entire process. It is a lot that I shared in this video. It's so much. Okay. I want you to go over this entire document extremely slowly, so you can start, maximizing this entire process, because it's not an easy process, but you'll get to understand that whenever every single process here is dialed in, you'll thank me later, because the amount of value that I share is absolutely incredible. Whenever you want our help with implementing these systems within your business for you to be able to scale to bigger numbers, shoot me a message, right? You can shoot me a message on Instagram, book in a call in the description. We help you with your all free FIME and content asset building. We make sure that you build the exact same business that I've built for myself, right? A 7-figure business, but then within your niche. That's exactly what we do. Shoot me a message, hop on a call with me, get your credit card ready, and we'll take it from there. See you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.